Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwantner, and welcome to Selling Power's Daily Report. Today we have the pleasure of speaking with Dr. Chris Kroner. He is the author of a wonderful book called Never Hire a Bad Salesperson Again. Welcome, Chris.
Thank you. Great to be here.
What got you to write the book?
You know, I think the most challenging problem that CEOs and sales managers face, the most critical issue, is the selection of productive salespeople, because there's so much at stake, both on the plus side and on the negative side. The research shows it's millions of dollars can be thrown away annually on picking the wrong performer.
It is mission critical.
Absolutely.
What does the book teach us?
The book really goes into depth on the trait that we have found to be most predictive of sales success: drive. We talk about the nature of drive, and then we talk about how do you find a driver. 2 steps.
So, can you explain the psychological blueprint that you overlay over a person, and how do you compare the two?
Absolutely. When we began investigating this, we made it our quest to identify what is it that contributes to that fire in the belly. And so, looking over the last 80 years of research, I've found that it's really 3 things. 3 things that go into this. Number 1 is the need for achievement. Need for achievement is sort of like, you might think of it as the kid in school that has to get an A. The person who wants to do well simply for the sake of doing well. The Tiger Woods of the world. Second piece is competitiveness. The person who has this intense desire to compete. They want to do 2 things, really. Number 1, they want to be the best on their team. And number 2, they want to win the customer over to their point of view, because the sale to them is a contest of wills between them and the customer.
They want to be persuasive.
Absolutely. And then the third piece, and this is critical, is optimism. And that is the person's sense of certainty that they will succeed, and their resiliency to hold up, to hang in there when the door gets slammed in their face, because sales, unlike any other profession, is a special kind of gut check.
So you're saying there's a distinct relationship between optimism and confidence?
Absolutely. Those 3 pieces are really essential, because you can have someone that's full of achievement orientation, full of competitiveness, but if they don't believe deep down that they can do it, it doesn't matter. You need all 3 pieces.
What are the limits of drive? Help me understand what this distinction is between drive and overdrive.
I think overdrive comes into play when someone has a poor sense of their own limitations, and they begin investing too much time in maybe activities that aren't effective for them. They try to work hard rather than working smart. And someone who's truly driven, who truly has that need for achievement, is going to be very mercenary about their time, spending their time wisely and not spinning their wheels in the overdrive mode.
So some people, like you mentioned, Tiger Woods, they become very perfectionistic, and then some of those perfectionists actually stand in the way of their own success.
They can at times, certainly. But we find it's that perfectionism that leads the person to do whatever it takes to prepare as much as necessary for that sales call. That's really interesting. That need for achievement has been found time and time again to differentiate the top performers, because they are willing to take their game to the next level. They always want to improve. They want more feedback. They want to hear how they did, and they want to improve it. They want to take it to the next level the next time.
So those people are really the growth engines of a company.
Absolutely.
So, from an entire population point of view, how many people actually have that drive percentage-wise?
It's an excellent question. We found it's about 20%. So the job of a sales manager is then to make sure that they get those people for themselves. That's absolutely critical. It's mission critical to find them, to do the right things, to harness those people, to bring them into the fold.
Are there telltale signs when people come to you, get interviewed, where you think they have drive and they actually fake it?
There are absolutely situations where a salesperson can be creative and clever and try to sort of schmooze their way through the interview carefully. You need to be good at asking the right types of questions and asking them effectively, probing into their answers effectively, and you can ferret out the fakers.
I want to thank you for sharing this very insightful information. We're going to continue our conversation with Dr. Chris Kroner tomorrow, where we talk about the interview process.